Of course, we faced a lot of difficulties. There were houses that were not allowed to raise their blinds. We faced a lot of difficulties. As neighbors, one mistake here would result in 10 times the punishment of someone outside, since we are from the area. You know what I mean? Every word was measured. Every movement was under a microscope.
I remember that they got scared when the revolution started and shells were dropping here. They got scared and brought in workers to change the glass. They fortified the glass and it became bullet and shrapnel proof. This room we are in is the room of ousted Bashar Assad, as you can see. We had no advantages, only harm. Whenever we had a guest coming over, we had to go to the intelligence services. We'd go to them and give them the name of the visitor. The guest arrived and they had to be searched. They had to be stopped for 10 minutes at the checkpoint as they got searched and identified. Even before the person arrived, they took their ID and ran a check on them. If they had a relative that was wanted, they wouldn't let them in. They'd go back. I had to go outside to see my guest. They wouldn't let them in the area.
This is a street where many Damascene families live and was built in the 1950s before his father, Bashar Assad, came to power. The people here are the rights holders. They own these houses. And at the same time, with all the events that have happened, they couldn't sell fearing the money would be withheld for being sold in another currency. They couldn't travel and leave their homes because their houses would be confiscated over different accusations. What happened is that a lot of people were forced to stay here. The last night I was on the balcony monitoring the situation. At 2.1, 4-wheel cars left the area. For sure he wasn't in them. After almost an hour, at 3.15, the guards left. No one was left. From 3.15 until 5.00, when the announcement that the regime was brought down, there was no one in the street.